Namaskaram. I pay my solemn obeisance to all the viewers and listeners. Dear viewers, today we would discuss the 19th chapter of Genesis of Old Testament of Bible. This chapter contains 38 verses. In this chapter, it is said that angels came to hasten Lot and they said that, "Oh, hurry up and get out of this city, Sodom." So they said that you should escape as quickly as possible because the Lord has decided to destroy this city. Why? Because this city is full of iniquitous persons, wicked persons. The whole city is wicked. This is very interesting thing. This is something not palatable, that the whole city is wicked. Anyway, so Lot hurriedly left that city and Lord brought rain, brimstone, fire to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. Those two cities are destroyed. It seems that because of the earthquake or any other matter or any other incidents during those old days, people used to bestow those things to Lord. So Abraham also get up early in the morning to the place where he stood before the Lord. And he looked towards Sodom and Gomorrah. Those two cities were fuming. They fumed to smoke. So, smoke of the country went up as the smoke of the furnace. This is written in the 28th verse. But now the most interesting thing and most, you can say, objectionable and the 31st to 36 verses. 31st to 36. These verses shows illicit relationships between father and the daughter. Father and his daughters, the father is Lot. So when Lot escaped from Sodom, he went to Jor and the city, but again he left Jor because of the fear of destruction of that city also. So he went to mountain, and there he dwelt in a cave with his two daughters. Now I am reading 31st because it is good to read what is written in these verses, because it will give you clear-cut explanation itself what the daughters are planning. The 31st verse reads, "And the firstborn said unto the younger, Our father is old, and there is not a man in the earth to come in unto us after the manner of all the earth." In the 32nd verse it is written, "Come." She is saying to her younger sister, "Come, let us make our father drink wine, and we will lie with him, that we may preserve seed of our father." And in the 33rd verse it is said, "And they made their father drink wine that night, and the firstborn went in and lay with her father, and he perceived not when she lay down, nor when she arose." In the 34th verse it is written, "And it came to pass on the morrow that the firstborn said unto the younger, Behold, I lay yesterday night with my father. Let us make him drink wine this night also, and go thou in and lie with him, that we may preserve seed of our father." The 35th verse reads, "And they made their father drink wine that night also, and the younger arose and lay with him, and he perceived not when she lay down, nor when she arose." And in the 36th verse it is written that thus were both the daughters of Lot with child by their father. And in the 37th verse it is written, "And the firstborn bare a son, and called his name Moab. The same is the father of the Moabites unto this day." And in the 38th verse it is written, "And the younger, she also bare a son, and called his name Benam. The same is the father of the children of Ammon unto this day." I read these verses from 31 to 38 because you should know what is exactly written in the book Genesis. The story of illicit relationship between the two daughters and their father, Lot. So these daughters are justifying that we have to preserve the seed of our father. Isn't those two daughters were the seed. Why? They were considering that they were not seeds of their father. They should search other men, but they didn't. Instead, they choose their father. Actually, in those days when they were living in cave and when there were no men to make a relationship, sexual relationship, then it is for young women to choose father as their partner. Christian missionaries used to point out the faults, the illicit relationships in other religions, but they never tell their stories. They always try to hide their faults, their black sides, but in these days it is very difficult to hide all those spicy stories, all those illicit relationship, all those sexual activities. So here this chapter ends, and this is a story which I think Christian missionaries would not prefer to tell all their viewers and listeners. So here we have unearthed this story. Hari Om.